Welcome back, everybody. This is the Life Mod Podcast. I'm here with Dr. Gonzalez. We're in the New York City headquarters for Life Mod, and we're going to do something different here. We have to take a little break in our first segment of the show, and Dr. Gonzalez is going to be interviewing me as a patient about being on testosterone for the last 2 weeks.
Perfect.
And the changes that I've seen. So now I'm giving you the lead here, and you're going to be interviewing me.
That's awesome. All right, thank you. This is sort of a little shift in roles here, but I'm cool with this. We were talking in the last segment about testosterone, and for those of you who don't know, I am the owner of Life Mod, and we are in New York City and in Jersey City. And Andrew has been a good friend and has been working closely with Life Mod for a while. He recently joined the program, right? A couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And when you came through, we did the whole program with you. Obviously, you got onto our InBody machine.
I did the InBody machine a month ago.
Yes, and that was a body composition. For those of you who don't know, we have a really amazing body composition machine that even the NFL, I believe, uses, that not only does segmental muscular sort of analysis, but also segmental fat analysis, looks at the fat that's around your heart, what we call visceral fat, gives you your BMI, your body fat percentage, and your weight. And you weren't really happy with those results.
I was not happy because I had been exercising. Since March, I lost about 40 pounds. And I got in really good shape over the summer, and then I plateaued.
Right.
And that was it. I couldn't gain any more muscle. The diet that I was on was not working because I would starve myself essentially to drop the weight. And when you do that, you really can't put on a lot of muscle.
Yep.
And I actually started noticing that I was getting thinner, meaning I was losing muscle. So at the time that I came to you, it was right after Thanksgiving, and I was a little bloated. I had been eating unhealthily for a little bit. I wasn't working out as much. I was really tired. And I went on the InBody machine, and I was actually surprised at technically how out of shape I was.
Right.
For someone that has been working out, at a good rate, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, consistently since March.
Right. And you're 31.
I'm 31.
So he was not happy. So we said, look, join the program. We're going to try to put you into this really cool thing. We looked at your labs, and we noticed that your testosterone level was a little low. So we consensually decided, let's try a bioidentical testosterone replacement.
Made of yams.
What we call sweet potatoes. And it's an amazing sort of composition that we get from one of our pharmacies that we deal with. This bioidentical testosterone, as the name implies, is identical biologically to your own testosterone. You don't inject it. You don't drink it. You just apply it on. It's a cream. And you basically put it on your inner thigh.
Inner thigh.
So we started that 2 weeks ago, right? Please tell us how you've been feeling since then. First of all, take us through a journey of how you started to feel and where you're at now.
So I started using it about 2 weeks ago. Exactly 2 weeks. Well, Thursday it's going to be 2 weeks. Tomorrow it'll be 2 weeks. And within the first 3 days, the first thing I noticed that my skin felt tighter. And that's a weird thing to feel when you and it's hard to describe, but I felt that my skin was tightening. Just overall, my skin tone changed a little bit. It looked healthier in I guess in my eyes.
Right.
I was able to my workouts gradually over the last 2 weeks have gotten longer. I took a picture and I showed Dr. Gonzalez before and after from 1 week of working out at the same rate that I had been doing. So about 25 minutes to 35 minutes a day. Nothing crazy. I work out at home. I have a weight machine. I do curls. I do chest. And then I do push-ups. I do 3 sets of 35 push-ups. And I do 200 crunches. And then I do squats.
That's normal routine?
That is my normal routine that I've done. The last week I've picked up more, but that was for that first week I was doing my normal routine.
Now, would you say you picked up more because you have more energy?
I have much more energy.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I've almost so instead of 35 crunches per set, I'm doing 50 crunches per set. Instead of 25 push-ups, I'm doing 35 push-ups. So it's a minor. As far as the machine goes, the weight machine, I've added about 20 pounds to the weight machine.
Yeah.
To the curls, instead of 25-pound curls, I'm doing 30-pound curls now. So I've noticed my strength is a lot more. I'm not as tired with that, but my overall appearance, which I showed Dr. Gonzalez, my body has totally morphed.
Yeah.
My
2
chest,
weeks, guys.
My chest has gotten larger, obviously cut, and the first thing I've noticed is that my belly fat has, just gone, totally gone.
Have you changed your dietary habits at all?
No.
No. Perfect.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm drinking less.
Alcohol?
I'm drinking less alcohol.
Good. More water, I hope.
More water, yeah. So my drinking habit has dropped. But, I go up and down with my diet. So there are some weeks that I eat much better than others. Something that I've noticed is that I don't have the urges that I did to eat bad, if that makes any sense. So overall, I've noticed that I'm eating a little bit better, but not tremendous. It's not this night and day effect when it comes to my diet. But overall, I've seen a tremendous difference in my physique and the way that I look.
Right.
And that was astonishing to me within 1 week.
Well, I'll be honest. I think part of that might be a placebo effect for sure, because you were excited about oh my God, I was deficient in testosterone, and who doesn't want testosterone if you're a male? We all think about the positive side effects of more testosterone, more sex, more muscle, more strength, more energy, and those things all happen. But part of it might have been placebo, but because you were low. And because we're supplanting a natural hormone in you that's bioidentical to the one you have, your body all of a sudden says, "Oh my gosh, we have a lot more sex hormone now. What's going on?" And so all the physiologic consequences from a metabolic standpoint and a hormonal standpoint will immediately start to cascade. One, you're going to have more energy. Yeah. Two, because you have more energy, you're going to be in a better mood. Just normal. That just happens.
And then I'm going to work out better. I'm going to work out more.
You're going to work out more. Because you're working out more, you're going to build more muscle. Because you're going to build more muscle, you're going to create more normal testosterone, more of your natural testosterone. And because you're doing all of that, you feel better, you're looking better. It's a positive, you talk about these, bad cycles or bad circles.
Yeah.
This is a really good cycle, a really good circle. It's creating positive energy, more energy. You almost feel like you require less sleep, more concentration. You can work out more. You're working out better. You have more muscle. It's a beautiful thing all around. And again, my point is, what's wrong with that if you're feeling good? Now, what we told you before, right or wrong, Andrew, is that we're going to try this out for a little while only, right?
Sure.
We're going to see how you feel, because our goal is to get you to learn these habits that are going to create more testosterone naturally in your body. So we're only kind of helping you along for a little period of time, but it's amazing how you've been feeling, and it's a great testament. This is what happens all over my membership. We have so many members who are young guys like you who think, I don't need more testosterone. I've got enough. And we test them. And, we've got an audience today. Ro is in the building, in the house. We've seen people, right?
Absolutely.
All the time who come in here and they're like, oh, I don't need testosterone. And guess what? They're really low in testosterone. And look, for our viewership, it's so important that you understand LifeMod is not about giving you hormones. We really don't do that. In fact, about 10% of our membership, only 10% get bioidentical hormone replacement. Most people don't need it. And some people need it and they don't want it, and I'm totally fine with that. We try to get you to a testosterone and estrogen and progesterone level, and thyroid and vitamin D and vitamin B12 naturally. And if we need to give you a little bit, from the outside, we can definitely do that.